guys, what's up? It's me, Thomas. Tonight back here with Jontron. I know, been a long time, but we are here with Titanic 2. Ain't got a sequel? This is the legend thing. I don't know. Well, we're about to find out to see what the sequel to the Titanic is. Well, let's see what's up. Be sure to like, subscribe for more. Hope you enjoy. Let's see this travesty, I guess.
Hello. Today I'm here to talk to you about something that affects thousands of Americans one time. And what, this? I didn't even see this. I didn't even know this was here. What, you think I'm trying to cash in on that renewed international interest in submarines? You think I'm trying to dip into that sweet, sweet, timely June 22nd Google Trends spike? Disgusting. That's really what you think of me?
A little late.
I would never do that. I'm here for the disaster tangentially related to that one, the Titanic. This is the boat that sank.
Here comes a new challenger.
I keep trying to right this ship, but those icebergs just keep on a-coming. That's right, I'm making yet another video about the Titanic. How is it even possible? And God knows, at this point, you know, it might not even be the last one. Also, I definitely wasn't already planning this video 5 months ago before a certain international incident occurred and captured the global imagination. You know, couldn't be me, you know, rushing this video forward in production to capitalize on a trend and still being late, so it's not even trending anymore. I'm a man of principles.
It is now.
Anyways, look at this. Check this out. Tell me, what do an Australian mega mogul and a cruise liner have to do with each other in the year of our Lord 2023? If you said sequel to the Titanic, literally called Titanic 2...
Really? That's a thing?
You'd be a suspiciously good guesser, but also, unfortunately, correct. Oh, I'm making that up? You're calling me a liar? Well, why don't you tell that to Clive, National Living Treasure Palmer, the man of the hour and the brains behind the operation to resurrect the doomed vessel. By the way, I'm dead serious. That is officially his title. He's one of 100 people to have the designation of National Living Treasure in Australia. Oh, and by the way, I should mention, he's the only one on the list where it specifies specifically placed on list after his staff were instructed to vote for him, so.
Wow. The mining magnate too.
We're in for a good one. If you've never heard of...
So, it's not a movie, which there is like, there was a sequel to the It's Party Time, you know, that Titanic movie? Hopefully. But apparently, a second Titanic ship. Huh. Things you learn. The things you learn. Anyway.
Clive Palmer, just know he's a force to be reckoned with, okay? He's an Australian billionaire, industrial magnate, and politically outspoken citizen. Just for some reference on the kind of guy we're talking about here, he has a real-life dinosaur park and 3 billion Australian dollars, which I presume still converts to a decent amount of real-world money. If there's anyone that can bring back this boat, it's him. And mainly because I think he's the only one who wants to do it. He's even gone so far as trying to hype up public interest to complete the project, releasing PR videos such as the official Titanic 2 promo video, Awesome, showcasing his vision of how he would faithfully recreate the ship in all its glory. But my favorite part of this video is just how he goes up to a bunch of random people on the street and he's like, what do you think of this idea? And they're just completely confused in a realistic way.
To build another replica of that's going to cost them a lot of money, isn't it?
I think it's interesting. Are they planning to sail it or just use it as a museum?
Is it for art or for use or for...
Are they actually going to sail it or is it just...
Titanic 2? I'm on crack and even I think that's whack. Anyways, empty your pockets. Right now, everything. Yeah, I'm serious. But how could such a task be accomplished, you might ask? Well, thanks to investigative journalist Ray Martin, 60 Minutes Australia provides us the answer, as well as an all-access pass behind the man, the myth, the National Living Treasure.
Clive Palmer.
Let's find out together.
Mention the name Clive Palmer, and everything that comes to mind
Titanic
is
Clive.
big.
Okay.
Big money, big ideas, big opinions.
Now, right off the bat,
big
that
belly.
sucks. I feel like you're being a bit cheeky. Well, down here in the description, they made sure to put big in all capitals, so... No, I'm sure that was just caps lock was on. That's all it was.
Sure.
One of Australia's richest men, he's also one of the most outspoken. But what he loves even more than a good stoush is a grand idea.
Ouch.
Stoush? We're gonna have to get a price check.
What is that?
Stoush, Australian slang. Okay, a fight or brawl. So he likes a good rumble and tumble, okay? That's our man Clive.
Good fight.
You see, he's building an updated, near-perfect replica of the legendary luxury cruise liner that sank 100 years ago. Clive doesn't know what it'll cost, and in typical Clive style, he doesn't seem to care.
Well, I mean, you know, that's fair. He's got the entrepreneurial spirit. Sky's the limit, or should we say ocean floor is the limit.
Yeah.
Either way,
sorry
let's hear him
there.
out.
Building a new Titanic may be the boldest of Clive Palmer's crazy ideas. Maybe. How about a life-size T-Rex?
Oh, would you look at that? He's perfectly qualified. He's already resurrected the bones of one, cataclysmic event. And the movie where they do that thing also ends completely fine. So as far as I'm concerned, we're 2 for 2.
Can I actually just ask you a question a famous Queenslander once said? Yeah. Please explain.
Fair question. I get where you're coming from.
Please explain this.
That's dinosaur, dino right here. This is a dinosaur, sir. That's a
pretty
dinosaur.
much just right there.
That's a stegosaurus. Andrew, give me a cool one so I look cool to the audience. Parasaurolophus. Give me one more so they can be friends. Megalosaurus.
Oh, jeez.
He picked up this struggling 5-star resort for an absolute song. He changed its name to the Palmer Coolum Resort and then sacked 3/4 of the staff.
As you can see, such fantastic food. You can tell by the font and the yellow sign there. Actually, the font's on purpose, but the sign ain't supposed to be yellow.
The people who owned it, I think, were going to close it down because it was losing $15 to $20 million a year.
Now, easily, it's only losing $3 million a year, unless you count the maintenance costs of the mechanical dinosaur, in which case it's losing about 15 to 20 a year. But it's cooler now.
I guess
The only thing about the Titanic.
person, but he's probably not anything but ordinary.
So here he is with his wife now. I guess they're like interviewing him at his house, but
Probably.
why does he look like he's like a little schoolboy sitting next to his wife there? Like,
God, it does.
Anything but ordinary.
It is like his
Well, I
mama.
think I'm ordinary, right? I don't know what all the fuss is about, really. Well, if you're going to come down here,
Don't
mate,
even
we'll
know
see all
what's
our
going on.
photos.
It's the first time this very private couple has opened up their inner sanctum.
There's a President Tahiti and Billy Clinton over there, right?
damn, he's just straight up on Billy terms with President Clinton. That's
I
some
think.
serious stuff.
Do you find him as sexy as your husband?
What? Yeah, watch it.
Oh no, I find my husband very sexy.
Nailed it. 10 out
Yeah,
of 10.
good save.
Ray, we gotta talk. That was a bit out of pocket. He literally just asked the man's wife right in front of him if she'd rather do the dirty with Bill Clinton. What the hell? It's just messed
Uncle
up for
Lewinsky,
real.
probably
Listen,
we've
I'm
had-
just asking the hard
I'd be sad.
questions. Fuck, marry, or kill. Jimmy Carter. Clive, please. Just let me finish.
Clive.
Grover Cleveland.
Grover.
Oh, this one's not quite correct.
Yeah, no, Grover.
What did you pay for this?
Wait, this isn't working how you think it is. She's not laughing with you. You know, she's looking for routes of escape. You've put her in fight or flight.
To take you out here.
Yeah, I'd probably just be like, okay, I'm out of here. Like, the hell? I know it's supposed to be like Titanic, but now we're just about this Clive guy. Huh. Anyway.
Your high heels.
Clive's taking his wife outside like this guy. He's crossing the line,
Yeah,
right?
sure.
Like, I don't want to get this wrong. Maybe I'm thinking about this too hard, but he's being kind of fucked up, right? Do you think he'll ask me about the Titanic soon?
So you had no idea how wealthy he was when you first started dating him?
I guess it wasn't really relevant.
Yeah, I was more like focused on like the fact that like I loved and cared for him. But yeah, thinking back, yeah, I'm not sure if I knew.
Is that Anna? Is that your hair?
I used to be very
Used to be
blonde.
blonde, yeah.
Really?
That's gonna be you. Front page. That looks bad for you. You're screwed. I genuinely can't believe you gave this up at your own free will.
Born in Bulgaria, Anna has degrees in law and accountancy.
Which unfortunately rules out her being an Eastern European mail-order bride. But the good news, she could still be a hit woman. More to 11.
Turbocharged Clive has shown there are no toys that he can't buy.
You think you're special? You're not. You're not. I get Dobby, dude. I might need to take a loan out on this one to get it, but that's fine. I can get it. It's easy. That's mine. I can get that. Ah! That genuinely scared me. That genuinely scared me. Thought that was a real spider for a second. That's way too realistic.
Good morning, Mr. Palmer. Good morning. Thanks. People discriminate against me every day by saying I'm a fat bastard or whatever, right? And you read
Fat
that
rich
to me.
bastard.
Oh, nice one,
That
Ray.
is
Nailed him.
bastard.
That's why you're on 60 Minutes Australia. Up top. Or should I say down under?
They don't ask me to talk, because they don't even know who I am.
Everyone says, get out of the way, Sphere Boy. But no one asks, why are you in the way, Sphere Boy?
This is the first class entrance, and that's
Well, now we're talking about it.
ballroom. Of course, all this will be air conditioned.
We got a 3D model
Clive's Ship
now.
of Dreams Titanic 2 will be built in China, starting in June of this year and setting sail in 2016.
Supposed to have set sail in 2016.
16?
Guess they really missed the
What?
bus. By the way, I love how it's implied from these videos that not only does he want to recreate the Titanic itself, but he wants to recreate the time period. Like, even if people did theoretically book this in the future, be honest, what are the chances it wouldn't just devolve into absolute depravity? People twerking to trap music on the front deck swimming pool, crowding around shirtless, chugging natty lights? What are the chances that's not exactly what would happen? Okay, you're not getting this. This is what you're getting. I'm afraid that whole thing, that went down with the Titanic, and she ain't coming back up.
Plotting the original course from Southampton to New York.
This is about recreating the experience of Titanic 1.
You gotta pitch it a different way. You can't just say you're recreating the experience shot for shot of the Titanic 1. That's great and all. I'm all for authenticity. But sometimes you go to a Chinese restaurant, you just want some Kung Pao chicken, some General Tso's, you don't need the pork blood soup, the scorpion on the stick. So maybe, you can make a Tex-Mex version of the boat's course there. Maybe just a loop right around the whole iceberg episode.
Is it about dreams or about making?
I don't know. Like, honestly, I think if I was billing that, I would have been like, we're going to redo the Titanic and make sure everything's up to code. We're going to make sure that everyone that enjoys their great time on the Titanic without the worry about an iceberg. Because we all know what happens. Hopefully do daytime trips, because the nighttime, oh boy. Actually, I think I don't have to worry about icebergs anymore. Do they? I don't know. I have to ask. Anyway.
Money.
We'll make a lot of money, but hopefully that's a byproduct. You see, you never should worry about how much money you make. You should always worry about
getting it to shore. I completely agree, Clive. A to B, right? That's what we're thinking?
Doing it for the right reasons and doing a good job.
Close enough for now. Yeah, we'll get there.
If Clive Palmer manages to pull off this monumental Titanic 2 folly of his, and many people doubt that he will, then his brand new ocean liner will finish up here at the famous Pier 54.
Ray, calm down, Jesus.
Yeah,
what did Mr. Palmer do to you, man? Is this personal? Give him a chance. You're 60 minutes. You can at least try to be objective. If this asshole ever gets his shit together, I mean, yeah, that's where it'll be. That's where it'll show up. I had to, for the sake of accuracy, I had to fly all the way out here and point at that. But we all know it's not going to happen. And by the way, Clive, whatever this is, so they put some kind of caterpillar here now. I don't know. That wasn't here 10 years ago, but on the way in, you're going to have to dodge that.
I want to work on that.
I love Australian people.
I love it. He's a great guy. God bless him. God bless him. I had a body like that once, Ray. It's all gone now. Is that right?
Yeah, listen, let's get back to the armored
street
vehicle.
Performers
I
over
don't
there.
really like the way Elmo and Batman are eyeing me up right now. Is this normal? That normal here? They do
Probably.
that?
Just
yeah,
gonna
let's go back to the car.
This quintessential Queenslander says he's making so much money right now that he can't spend it all.
It's not about money, Ray. I keep trying to convince you.
Dude, it's so cringy. In almost every scene, like for real, he just keeps mentioning money. And then Clive's like, it's not about the money, dude.
Is it about dreams or about making money? Is money a motivation?
Not really, not at all.
Was it ever?
Never.
When you were broke? Were you driven by ego?
I don't have an ego.
By the way, it seems pretty clear at this point that he's trying to do like a hit piece on Clive here, but it's just completely backfiring on him. He's just making himself look so bad. And like multiple times in this spot, he's just gone way beyond what's even approaching acceptable.
Oh boy.
So towards the end of the documentary here, they end up going to this big gala event that Clive has thrown, and I'm not really sure what it is they're celebrating, because as far as I remember, the boat's barely even ink on paper yet.
Not even made the boat.
When Titanic 2 sails into New York, you'll be able to say that you were here, tonight when it all began.
But what you will not have is plausible deniability. That is gone. You're on all 12 of my cameras right now, live.
He wants to convince all the non-believers that they should all jump on board the Palmer Love Boat.
Palmer Love Boat?
This contingent looks a bit skeptical. They don't look too pleased. They're like, the conga line? We're doing the conga line? The boat's not even on the water. What'd they say this is for again?
Clive may be our wealthiest man. Even if to 18-year-old daughter Emily... Does he embarrass you sometimes?
Every day.
Oh my God! This
Jesus,
fucking
dude,
guy.
calm down.
So, do you regret being born to your father? Tell me, does it bother you that you share this man's DNA? Into the mic, please, if you don't mind. Right there.
Is he getting better at this, or is he just getting worse as you get older?
Now stick with me here. This is important. Which one of these obviously better dad candidates would you have preferred was your dad? Yeah, into the lapel mic. You're doing great. Just right here.
I think getting less, I would say.
Yeah, I like my dad. Yeah, I like my dad.
This is a hit piece.
Who are you? Yeah, no, I like my dad, yeah. So anyways, as this whole thing draws to an end, Clive and Ray sit down for one last heart-to-heart. And Clive has some words of inspiration for us all.
My mother said to me at a very early age, she said, Clive, well, life will tell you what you can't do. It's best for you to find out what you can do. And that's what I've been doing. So far, I haven't found out what I can't do, Ray.
And then immediately after this, he found out he couldn't do Titanic 2 and it's still not done. And then China tried and couldn't do it either, and it's in a scrapyard. So, what do we learn today, kids? Maybe it's time we finally put this boat to rest permanently. Because nothing good has ever come from rustling around in its graveyard. Sorry, what'd you say? Titanic 666 is streaming right now on Tubi Originals? Oh, this boat will never die. Keep it coming. Oh, I love it. Feed me the slop.
Yeah.
Now that's not.
Well, that happened. And also get the CP thing and the hell is that thing? Sorry, had to point that out. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that one. I'll go serious, but until next time, guys. Thanks for watching. See ya.